you know, during the bug and everything, and they had good savings, and they said, all right, I'm going to live off my savings while I look for a new job. All you're doing is playing musical chairs at that point. You know, that's not that many positions to be had. And then, of course, every time those people go back to work, President House is like, oh, look at all the people entering the workforce. Yeah, but they left too, dimwit. So that's what, 97 million in the last 2 years out of 300 and whatever, 30 million Americans, and that's including children, citing higher pay and better working conditions as incentives for their exit. Well, when you have 100 million people leaving jobs and 100 million people, roles that need to be filled, do you think they're just going to magically increase? Of course not. Do I think that people are underpaid? I think many of them are, but there's also a lot of people that are being incredibly overpaid. The money is ending up in the wrong hands, but this is what happens. You have small companies that can't pay very much, and you have these big maniacal corporations that can pay a ton, but won't, except unless you get in very certain positions. And so this is what happens when you hollow out the middle. A lot of small businesses and medium-sized businesses, even some large businesses, closed because of the lockdowns. You know, because of the requirements that the government put on them. And they're gone. They're gone. They say now 8 out of 10 professionals who left their jobs regret the decision. I'm sorry, it's funny. Paychex surveyed 825 employees who quit due to resignation, and 354 employers the impact of the quit spree engaged employees' job satisfaction. They found that mental health, work-life balance, workplace relationships, and the chance to get rehired all suffered as a result. But here's the thing, okay, I get work-life balance. I really do. I was a network engineer. I got paid 120 grand. I've said it many times, 122 grand a year. My work-life balance was not great. I was at AIS, which is ass in seat, at roughly, I don't know, 7:45 in the morning, and sometimes I didn't leave till after 6:30 p.m. And you might say, well, there's no work-life balance. Yeah, but there's a big paycheck balance. You want good work-life balance? Work a job where you don't work as many hours and you get a lot less money. You know, I agree that I don't think it's fair that you should work your life away. You know, the idea of working really hard from the age of, I don't know, 18 till 65, and then you can finally stop quitting, it sucks. I get it. You know, but the problem is that, again, by gutting the middle class and the big corporations having all the power, you don't have a lot of options for places to work, and so they can control the market. And you can say, oh, let's raise the minimum wage to $25 to $30 an hour. Okay, if that's the minimum, what about the person that's out there making 50, 60 grand a year as, I don't know, an EMT tech or a firefighter or a police officer or something else? Are you going to give them a raise in unison? Do they get more money? Because if the answer is no, then they'll just quit being a cop and go serve fast food for a stress-free, easy work-life balance, making 30 bucks an hour. Now you have no more cops, no more firefighters. And if you say, well, okay, we'll pay them more too, and all the salaries go up, guess what happens? Inflation goes up, the price of everything goes up, and now $25 an hour is the new $7 an hour. It doesn't get you ahead.